welcome, welcome everyone to tvosj.org, the voice of San Joaquin, right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Betty Ramirez with, this time it is called Latinos Like to Spanglish Show with Betty Ramirez, and it's every Friday, 4 to 6. And, today we're starting just a little late, but that's okay. That's okay. We're still doing the event, and I have a guest here. Introduce yourself, and you know what? Give me a little information what you used to do in the past, and not only that, but something that you are bringing back or starting with a show that you had in the past. So go ahead and talk about it, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are curious. Where did you go?
Awesome. So that's a great question. My name is Darius. Thank you for everyone that sees me and I'm familiar to you. So I have a show. It's called Divine Numerology, and I had that show. It's been 2 years, and I still have it, but it's been on a brief hiatus because I was working on some other projects. So now things are in a situation, things are in place so that I can take that on again and continue to create more content on there for everyone that loves to learn about numerology and see the patterns in the universe and find out how they correspond to everything that happens.
Okay, and the fact is that you're coming back and you're going to do your show again.
Right.
And that's
Right.
something that I'm glad to hear. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that you were able to walk in, because I was actually I was calling some individuals to see if they'd like to do an interview. There's plenty of things that are happening up and down the Miracle Mile. One thing is something that I really like, and that is the cruise night, is where it allows people from all over the place to come on over at the Miracle Mile and cruise. Cruise are beautiful rides, right?
Nice.
Cruise and show off the beautiful ladies.
The car
The
show.
ladies show off the beautiful men.
Hey, there you go.
And, they walk up and down and really liven up the Miracle Mile.
Right.
And I love to see
Yes,
that, because
yes.
it makes me want to get out there and mingle. And so what we did last time, we actually did a Mexican street corn nacho. And we put it together and we sold it, and we didn't do too
Nice.
bad. But we also had a little booth out there to let people know that we're here. We're located here, because still there's a lot of people that don't know that, the radio station is right here in the Peace and Justice building behind the art lab. And so it was good to be able to connect and
Right.
actually show them and walk them to the radio station.
Right.
And we prepared their nachos right here. So they got to greet, and got to see the radio station.
Awesome.
It's a little
Awesome.
tour. And that was cool, because, when people don't know that, they don't have a community radio.
Knowing what's available.
We got to let it known. And so anytime that there's an event of any kind right here off the Miracle Mile, I like to piggyback.
Exactly.
Get the word out there and let everybody know that we're here. Come on over and visit us, and, just be part of this community radio station, because it's so needed in this area. And another thing, too, we're about to go on the dial. And I'm talking,
Yup,
yes,
that's
on
right,
your radio
that's
dial in your
right.
car. So, whoop, whoop, we're excited. It's going to be
Yes.
FM. Of course, we're working on the Tracy station right now. They're probably pouring the concrete right now for the box. And so a lot of things are happening, and FCC did approve to give us our radio station numbers. And that's something, too, that I would love to share with you, because
Nice.
the new numbers are going to be 89.5 FM, and that's KBCC Tracy.
Hey, there you go.
And, I got a lot of people interested in Tracy, too, running the radio station out there as well. There's so many individuals out there that have these leadership roles and would love to do something like that, and especially in the
Definitely.
city of Tracy.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then the next one, of course, for Stockton, you guys already know we're here. But, I see the number and I'm thinking, okay, 107.9 FM. Okay, that's possible. And then, of course, the next one is going to be Lodi. And Lodi is just our neighbor next door, too.
Yep. Right
And
next
that
door.
one's going to be in the future. It still hasn't happened yet. Right now, we're trying to finish up Tracy, so that way we can go on air. And like I said, everybody's going to be able to find us on the FM dial. It's no longer going to be just the internet. Of course, we're going to continue that as well, because Who doesn't want to be on all the social media, right?
All channels.
We're on YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. I mean, even
Full
what's the other one?
access.
Instagram. I mean, yeah, that's where we get this the number that is so high every month, and that's 200,000 listeners
All
a month,
platforms.
which I think is wonderful. Wonderful. So I'm talking to all of you out there. So keep that in mind. 89.5 FM. That's going to be KBCC Tracy. The other one's going to be 107.9, and that's going to be also FM as well. So let's see what goes on for Lodi. Still don't know Lodi's yet, but it is going to be happening pretty soon. Remember that we're community inspired, member supported, volunteer powered. And that means for you, we are a community radio station for the people, by the people, 501c3, yes, nonprofit all the way, which is wonderful because it makes it affordable for anybody to come on board and, publicize your new business, your product, your events, whatever you have. We're community. So because of that, it allows you to come in and, do your thing, which I think is wonderful.
Definitely.
And talking about doing your thing, there's so many different type of events. I'm going to give you this so you can read it.
Awesome.
That's going to be one of our events, but as you're looking it over, I'm going to go ahead and announce the 17th annual Student Financial Aid and College Awareness Workshop. That is through the San Joaquin County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and the invitation is going out to all the students grade 6th grade to 12th grade. You hear that, seniors? And all the parents to attend. This is their 17th annual Student Financial Aid and College Awareness Workshop. And it's going to have information. You'll have access to the online free federal student aid, and that's FAFSA, and the one-on-one assistance, filling out all of the financial aid forms. I mean, who would not want that? I remember when my daughter graduated and she was senior, we actually went to this, and they put her on track, and she's still receiving aid. She's still receiving some funds. Not enough, but she's working. She's a full-time student, and she's loving it. She's on her 4th year, so definitely they're still helping her out. But it's something, and that's something that I have to urge everyone. You will all qualify for something. Okay, not sure what grant, but it could be Pell Grant. It could be any kind of grant. And all those scholarships that are out there, that's free money.
Yep.
And there's a lot of organizations out there that do the same. And so I'm going to have a list of all those organizations so you can also hit them up when you're getting ready to go to college. But definitely this is something you don't want to miss. They're going to cover the scholarship information, financial literacy, California Dreamers Workshop. Do you hear that, Dreamers? Yeah! California Dreamers Workshop, just for you. Okay, college prep workshops as well for grade 6 to 12. And then you have also multiple languages. So that's good to know. There's a service there. So if you come in with a different language and you'd like to use that language, they're going to be able to supply that for you right there. More information on that to register, call the University of Pacific, and that would be 209-946-7705. Or you could also log on to www.icangotocollege.org. What do you got there?
Awesome. Thank you. We have the Urban Arts Fusion.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Darius. So share.
So it says, the Urban Arts Fusion tries to be true to its namesake. This is first and foremost to be the representative of the community and not the individual or a few select ones. One of the core beliefs of this organization is that all people are blessed with a talent, that we are all creative beings, some more demonstrative or visible than others, but that all possess the ability to create. Therefore, all have something to share. Another purpose of UAF is to teach and to reach into the community and discover hidden talents, while encouraging others to continue in their present cultural and altruistic pursuits. As the name suggests, the goal of the organization is to merge the talents, showcasing many of the varied gifts and talents in the community, whether it's writing poetry or books, drawing, painting, doing sculpture work, inventing, public speaking, quilting, crochet, cooking, or baking. And then on this flap, on this page right here, this leaf, it says local artists, entrepreneurs, innovators presenting their mediums in one setting, discovering themselves, their similarities, and their common interest. Things that are welcomed are painting, sculptures, children's art, photography, baking, quilting, drawings, poetry, drama, everything that is in pursuit of the common good.
That is going to be a wonderful event, and I'm told that they've been doing this for 4 years, so this is going to be their fifth, and it's going to be at the Civic Auditorium, correct?
Yes, and we have
Civic
some
Auditorium.
information if people want to get in touch with them and ask some questions. There's a phone number here for you. That phone number is 209-777-6851. That's 209-777-6851.
And they're
And
beautiful people, too, because they actually
definitely.
came in yesterday, and I got to meet them in person.
Definitely. There's an email address if you want that too. Full Circle Publishing Company at yahoo.com.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm even thinking of going over there and participating because I'd like to do some art and teach. Well, you know me. I like to teach my three-stroke. It's
Definitely.
easy. It's not that difficult. And once you get that three-stroke, oh my goodness, you could go to town with it. It's a Norwegian style of painting, along with my Latin little roots, embedded in
Nice.
there. So it's pretty neat, and it's like I said, it's pretty simple to pick it up. And if I could do that and teach kids out there, or even adults, how to do those three strokes, then I would be so happy.
There you go.
'Cause you're sharing your talent, right?
Yes.
Okay, and there's another event that's coming up. This is through the Stockton Yacht Club, and they're presenting the Lynn Hang Memorial, and it's the 38th Annual Delta Reflections Lighted Boat Parade. And I have been going for the past years, and let me tell you, every year it gets better and better. The boats get all lit up, and people are getting all creative with their lights. And a lot of times they use Christmas lights, and they're smart because if you can buy your Christmas lights at the end of the year, right? You get them
Save
at
money.
discount.
That's right.
And then
Economics.
you could jazz up your boat, and there you go. But last year they had so many different lit up boats, and it's such a beautiful light parade. I call it light parade because that's what it was. It was packed. I mean, I'm talking Weber Point. I'm talking up and down Weber. Everybody came out there with their families to enjoy this beautiful scene, this light show.
Nice.
And so I urge everybody to come on out and do that. Mark your calendars for Saturday, December the 7th, 2019. And or you could get more information on www.stockton. It's lighted. It should be lit, but then again, they have it down to StocktonLightedBoatParade.com. Again, it's the 38th Annual Delta Reflections Lighted Boat Parade. So don't miss that. That's going to be really neat.
Awesome.
What else do you have?
So right here we have two things. We have a free event. It looks like it's sponsored by Chase Chevrolet. It's called Trunk or Treat.
Yes.
And it's going to be at the Chase Chevrolet dealership. It's on October 27th. It's going to be starting at 11 a.m. and it ends at 2 p.m. The address is 6441 Holman Road, Stockton, California, 95212. And that starts at 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So that's something you can do to bring your kids, bring the family, bring sweets, get that taken care of, have fun, and create memories on that day, the 27th. And then we have another event, Mickey Grove Zoo's Hollow Wild. Play on words for Halloween. It's Hollow Wild. Fridays and Saturdays. It's going to be, write this down, folks, October 18th, 19th, 25th, and the 26th. And it starts at 5:30 and ends at 8 p.m. each night. To get into this at Mickey Grove Zoo, all children, it just $1. All adults are $5. And you might have to pay for parking, but they may have something there, that's economic and affordable. And it says if you're a member, then you receive free child admissions. So that means that for all of you out there bringing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, instead of paying $10, you keep that $10. you can use that to buy some extra candy. And it's going to be sponsored by San Joaquin County Office of Education, Port of Stockton, and also the Financial Center Credit Union. And so these are some of the sponsors for that event. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Create some good memories on that day too. After you're done at Hollow Wild, then you can go to Trunk or Treat, because that's the next day on the 27th. So we got some really nice events coming up.
Yes, and I don't want to miss another one here. This is important. This is also for students that want an education and are undocumented or dreamers or DACA. This is important info, and this is from San Joaquin Delta College. They finally got their Dreamer Success Center, so it's there to help you. Okay, it welcomes the new. Welcome to the new Center for Undocumented Students and Allies, and it's Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and this is at the Holt Building, 121, room 121. More information on that you can contact, 209-954-5731. It is through the San Joaquin Delta College. And the Dreamers, let me tell you, the students, there's a club called Yo Soy, which means I am, in Spanish, Yo Soy. And it's a club that came from the Mechistas, the Mecha members, and they say Mecha's still going strong. But I thought, this is pretty cool, because it's kind of like an extension. And these women, let me tell you, they're leaders. They're devoted completely to helping students get an education.
Right.
And they were part of who were able to get the Dreamers Success Center approved. And I applaud them. Because they're so outgoing, and I had them here last week.
Nice.
And beautiful women. And let me tell you, when it comes to education, they have all the information that you need to know, and especially to be able to qualify for free money there too.
Yeah.
And that part I really like, because they're there to help out students, anybody that wants to further their education. And they're there to help you, from beginning to end. And I think that is so cool. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and say in Spanish what we covered earlier about the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, the 17th Annual Student Financial Aid. Ok, esto es para las personas que hablan español. San Joaquín Hispanidad es las personas que invitan todos los padres, todos los estudiantes del grado 6 a 12 y sus familias para que puedan asistir. Es el 17 taller anual sobre ayuda financiera y preparación para asistir a los colegios. Ok, esto es muy importante para todas las familias. Por favor, pasen esta información, o no nomás eso, también pueden pasarlo en Facebook, en todas las redes sociales también. Para más información, para registrarse, pueden llamar al número de teléfono 209-946-7705. Es la Universidad del Pacífico, otra vez 209-946-7705. También es acceso a la solitud por internet para ayuda financiera federal, información sobre becas, educación financiera, talleres de California para los soñadores. Eso es lo más importante, porque ahí van a tener mucha ayuda para los soñadores. No nada más eso, pero sé que también tienen dinero que ustedes pueden aplicar. Talleres de preparación para la universidad para los grados 6 a 12. Servicios disponibles en varios idiomas. Va a ser domingo 20 de octubre 2019. Regístrese a las 8 de la mañana. Tempranito van a tener también café y creo que panecitos mexicanos dulces, ¿verdad? Va a ser en la Universidad del Pacífico AG Hispanos Central. El domicilio es 1178 Larry Heller Drive, Stockton, California, 95211. Número otra vez es 209-946-7705. Si acaso tienen unas preguntas que quieren hacer, la invitación está ahí para todos los padres, los estudiantes y todas las familias que quieren más información para educación para sus niños. And going back to the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, I'm not sure if we gave out the date. Did I give out the date? Because if I didn't, that was the 17th Annual Student Financial Aid and College Awareness Workshop. It's happening at the University of the Pacific, and it is at the, AG Hispanal Center at 1178 Larry Heller Drive, Stockton, California, 95211. And it's Sunday, October the 20th. So write it down on your calendar. Sunday, October the 20th, 2019. Registration begins 8 in the morning, and they're going to have pastries and coffee early morning, and I think even hot cocoa.
Uh-oh.
I mean, who would not want that, right?
That's
and
not,
guess
hey.
what? The scholarships are giving $2,000 scholarships. So 2 students are going to walk away with $1,000 in their bucks, in their pocket.
That's right. That's
$1,000
nice
bucks. I was going to say. Yes, that's free money. Now, usually you hear $100, 200, maybe 3, sometimes 5. But when you hear $1,000 scholarship,
somebody doing something right.
Wow, yes, because they take care of the students completely. You know, when they did that for my daughter, I about fell over. And my Naomi was one that was able to get a grant. And this was through another organization, which I thought was so sweet because here she is, you know, she's so into her college. She's so into wanting to become a doctor. They saw the value of that. And then right away they said, you know what? Not 2, not 3, not 5. We're going to give you 1,000.
Nice.
Oh, no, I'm just, wow. I'm so touched. So definitely 2 students are going to be walking away with $1,000 scholarships. But they're also giving away laptops. Who would not want a laptop?
Help you out.
Tablets.
Classes.
Yeah, it makes it so much easier for the students to learn. And so, yeah, get ready to win something. If you want to be part of this, not want to, you should, because, you know, this is important information that you could pass down to your siblings, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, education. And thank you to the San Joaquin County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for doing this year after year. 17 years. 17 years. This is awesome. An annual student financial aid and college awareness workshop. Again, Sunday, October the 20th. Registration begins at 8 in the morning, which I think is so cool. Do you have anything else?
That's what we have right here.
Okay, so there's one more. The San Joaquin County General Hospital. I picked this up on Facebook because it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And ladies, gotta go get yourself checked, okay? I did. I was one of the first, and I'm glad I did.
Wearing pink
and,
polish.
Yes, that's the reason why. And even my toes are pink.
There you go. Gotta keep it matching.
Yes, gotta let everybody know why the pink. Gotta wear it. Let everybody know that it is Breast Awareness Month. And you got to know of the myths and the facts, what's out there, and, you know, what is true, what is not. Knowledge is power, so definitely look into that. Get yourself checked, get your daughters checked, your friends, your girlfriends, your mom. Take control, okay? This is important. And on the, let's see, I actually picked this up on Facebook, and this is through San Joaquin General Hospital. And they're giving this quiz. They want you to take this quiz so that way they know that you're on track. There's a lot of myths and there's a lot of facts out there. You know, if you know of a myth, you know, it's best to get it checked to see if it is true or not, right? So that way you can be very well aware. So October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Come and learn at the San Joaquin General Hospital. They're there for you. Early detection is so important. There's a number here that you can also call for more info. It's 209-468-6820. Again, the number is 209-468-6820. Very important. Had to put that out. Okay. And then there's one more. This is the census. And this is something that is going on now. Mi Familia Vota, that's an organization. They're doing the census 2020. What you need to know, the census is conducted every 10 years. Data is collected and is used to create district lines for state assembly, and that's for senators and Congress. With new district comes funding, and so this is the reason why they do the census, because of the funding for a lot of the nonprofit organizations. So yeah, what does this mean for you? The funds are allocated to create schools and hospitals. Who doesn't want that, right?
Right.
Your community earns not 200. I want to keep in the hundreds, but no, this is $2,000 per individual that responds. So your community earns $2,000 per individual that responds. And that is what? $20,000 per decade. Somebody came in. Don't forget, infants and children 0 to 5 count too. Did you know that your records remain confidential for 72 years? So now you know, regardless of immigration status, you count. Census begins March 2020. Help your community make sure you're counted, all right? More information on that, contact Yasmin Martinez, 209-954-8249. Again, her name is Yasmin Martinez, and she is with Mi Familia Vota, Stanislaus. And her number is 209-954-8249. Very important. Very important. Mi Familia Vota. And that's one of my girlfriends. And I love to follow her because she's always getting into something so positive.
That's good.
I bring her in here and say, okay, what are you into? What's new? And she always shares. So what are you into and what's new with you?
Love
Darius?
that question. Great
Yeah.
question. So I've been real busy lately. Where I've been at recently, if you haven't heard already, now you are about to hear it. There is a salon spa on Miracle Mile. You may have heard of it, and it's known as the Spa at Southern Exposure, right here.
Southern Exposure.
Yes,
Okay,
the
I've been there.
address. Yep.
It's a beautiful building, too.
Yes, it is. Huge on the inside, and it has so much relevance. It's actually been around for about 30 years on the mile. And the owners are very nice people. It's a family business, and they like to share their opportunities, their success with everyone that works with them. And they're all about doing things with the community. The owners really love meeting people that are striving their hardest to move forward in their life. You know, what I've been doing, I've been there since May. I've been doing reflexology.
Tell me about that.
So reflexology is it's a holistic form of healing. It's a modality of healing that can be done through the feet, and it can be done through the hands. It can be done through the ear, through different parts of the body. For me in particular, at Southern Exposure, I focus on the feet. And there's 2,000 nerve endings on the bottom of the feet.
Yes, there is.
On the left foot, and then also on the right foot.
So one to every organ, right?
Exactly.
Of your body.
Exactly. And then sometimes to multiple organs. And then aside from that, there's also meridian points that connect throughout the organs, throughout the different parts of the body. And the organs, but also different joints. Some examples, right on the outer edge of the foot by the pinky toe. If you got shoulder pain, you rub that part right there, and that'll straighten you out. You'll be good. Then right underneath,
Between the pinky toe. I'll have to
Exactly.
remember that.
that pinky toe, right on the outer edge.
Okay.
And based on how that looks, you can also tell if someone takes on too much responsibility, puts on more on their shoulders than they should.
Is that the reason why sometimes, for no apparent reason, you get this pain in your shoulders?
That
for no
could
apparent
be.
reason?
That could be. It's all related.
Okay.
Great point. Great point. And so what I do is stimulate those points on the feet that are connected to those organs, those joints, those different body
Yes.
parts, and release those toxins that are there, release that pressure and all that tension,
Yes.
and then completely take it out. And just throw it out from that person, throw it out so that it doesn't attach. I also use a version of Reiki modality. I combine that with the reflexology so that the person gets the combined influence of both of those modalities. And they get a different feel than someone that's giving a regular foot massage or a regular reflexology that you see at the mall. That's what I do. I've been doing it since May, and I just learned by doing it hands-on. I guess pun intended, right? Hands-on. I learned hands-on, doing it at fairs, festivals, and shows, and events. Then came to Southern Exposure, and boom, it just, just happened. A lot of people have been going there and getting really, really, really good results. But the number one thing that you'll feel that I consistently hear is actually, I actually just did a sample for you, Betty, on your hand.
Because I have a little bit of arthritis in the hands.
And as opposed to me telling them what they would experience, I'll ask you what was just in that 2.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes that I did that work on you. What did you feel? How would you describe it?
It was a relaxation in the arm, in the hands. The pain that I feel in the joints sometimes is excruciating. It took away some of the pain. Not all gone, but it's there. But it wasn't as excruciating. So that's what I did notice. And it relaxed my arm, my whole arm. Okay, you worked in the inner area of the palm of the hand, but yet I felt the whole arm. But then you also worked the whole arm, now that I remember. But when you first began, I thought that was interesting because you were hitting points that I could feel. I
Right.
could feel something was going on. And I'm thinking, okay, he's finding the right points there. I said, okay. I know that in the foot, we have a lot of points, like you said, and it goes to
Definitely.
different areas of the body, organs. I didn't really realize too much about the hands. So how much do you know about the hands?
So similar to the feet, the hands have a similar structure, even for those who read palms. So, so basically, the fingers. There's 5 fingers. There's 5 toes, and each of the fingers has, except for the thumb, each one of these things that we call fingers has 3 little bones inside.
Yes.
Okay. So it is with the toes.
Joints.
Each one of the toes has 3 of those as well. Okay. And by putting pressure on those, just like we explained earlier about going to different points in the body, those help relax just as similar as working on the feet do. So these would correspond to similar points that the feet would correspond. And that's why if you ever, even with the ear, they use the needle to press on specific areas inside the ear that correspond to the same parts on the hands and same parts on the feet.
Interesting. The ear, huh?
The inside.
Oh, okay.
And that's another form of acupuncture.
Interesting. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I've actually had that done on my legs. Interesting. Very different.
Now, I don't do the ear. I don't
but
do the ear.
That part, I'm thinking, you gotta really know your stuff in the ear,
Oh,
right? Because
definitely.
the eardrums and all. But it's interesting, and I'm glad that you're doing this. This is something that I think you're going to do really well, and more people are looking and turning to holistic healing. Why? Is because they don't want to, get too attached to the medication that's given out there today. Because
Right.
a lot of people are are already addicted to pain medication.
That's true. And then
And a lot of them want to get away from that, and
Right.
they're looking for something completely different. So I'm thinking this is where I think you're going to have people that are going to be trying you out because, if it's something that would work for them, can you imagine?
definitely.
They can just quit all the drugs that they're taking
Yep.
and just concentrate on natural healing.
Exactly. And I won't go and explain like all the different type of feedback that I get, results, and that I'll let you experience the results for yourself. But I have gotten a lot of really, really, really good results and feedback from people that is more than just that their feet feel lighter, they feel relaxed, they feel like things have been removed from them. There's a lot of other benefits, and there's a lot of other really good feedback that I consistently get, and I invite you to Southern Exposure to come and receive what we call a soothing sample, 5-minute sample of reflexology, where I use some of the local creams or oils. Lately I've been using um, some shea butter from Green's Nutrition.
I
And
really like shea butter.
right, it's
Yeah.
awesome. I've been using their shea butter, and I've been getting really good results with that because it's vegan, it's all natural, and it has a really good consistency and a
No
really nice
chemicals.
fragrance. Yep,
Yes. Wonderful. Okay. Put out all your contact information, how people can contact you
definitely.
for, meeting you and trying it out.
So if you want to get in contact with me, you can reach me at this phone number. It's 209-898-4103. That's 209-898-4103 to set up an appointment. The email is dfootlove@gmail.com. That's DF as in Frank, OOTLOVE at gmail.com. And then here is my card if you want to take a look at that. Screenshot it if you're looking at this from a phone. My little saying on the card says, "Let your feet be treated because you know they deserve it." And then
That's nice.
for those of you who want to go and experience the spa experience, we have all kinds of different people. If you're looking for eyelashes, if you're looking to get your hair done, what you name it, estheticians, manicure, pedicure,
They do it all, huh?
everything. And we have some really nice packages, everything like that. If you guys want to come check it out at Southern Exposure, address 2323 Pacific Avenue. That's the cast and crew on the back of this little brochure here. And hope to see you there.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming and sharing that information. I still have some items here that you can read. I'm going to go ahead and
Definitely.
share some other information that I've been wanting to get out there.
Excellent.
And one of the things that I was telling you earlier about Miracle Mile, it's got a really a variety of selection of mom and pop type shops, boutiques up and down the Miracle Mile, and I like that.
Right.
They really stand out. So Stockton, we definitely need to come on over more often to the Miracle Mile and support a lot of these shops, a lot of these boutiques, to keep the Miracle Mile alive. Not only that, but you can also support your community radio station, which we're located off the Miracle Mile as well, behind the Art Lab and across the street from Werlo's. Of course, it's the Voice of San Joaquin Community Radio Station. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, nonprofit radio, just for you. And on the 17th, they're going to have a cruise night, and day and night. I think it ends, I want to say 8 o'clock. I think that's around the time it ended last time. But every third Thursday, they do a cruise right here off the Miracle Mile. And you get people from all over the place to come out and support. And that's the time where I'm thinking you can really promote. Get your little table out there
Yep.
and promote, because there's going to be people up and down the Miracle Mile looking for something to do and mingling with the people, and also showing off their cars. Everybody parks up and down the
Nice.
Miracle Mile to do that. It gets really busy. And the last time we were here, I was out there in the middle of the road passing out flyers about the radio station.
Nice.
And we sold nachos. That was called the Mexican street corn nacho. And, people liked it. And I thought, you know what, let's do it again.
Nice.
Why not? And we'll do some fruit cups and maybe some agua fresca. But it's a good way to introduce the radio and let people know we're here, let people know what we all do, and just introduce the radio station to them. So the 17th is when the cruise is going to take place, October 17th, which is a Thursday, and that's coming up. So keep that in mind. Again, it's between the hours of 3 and 8. So yeah, definitely come on by and visit us too. 231 Bedford Road is where we're located at. Easy to find, like I said, right across the street from Werlo's restaurant. But there's something else going on this weekend. It's Saturday. There's an 11th annual Gospel Fest, and this is a car show. It's called Show and Shine. And matter of fact, it is something that's been growing every year, and I love that. It's a 9 to 12. I guess it's morning only. But the Untouchables is part of that. So get a hold of the Untouchables. You could find them also on Facebook. And they've been part of that event as well. I like promoting car shows. I like car shows, always have.
Nice.
I like
Yes.
car. I'm a car person.
Definitely,
Sorry.
definitely.
But I've always enjoyed cars, especially the car shows. Car talk and just mingling and checking out what people are doing to their vehicles and how they're doing
Right.
it. And, it's interesting to me. Another thing that's going to be happening is there's a lupus walk awareness, and I'm going to have Gina Luna here on Saturday. We're going to do an interview and we're going to talk about it. Her daughter has lupus, and so we're going to talk about that because the walk I think is going to be to San Francisco, or it's in San Francisco, and she's doing whatever she can to raise funds to help her daughter. Bless her heart. But that's something else that people need to know about. Awareness is so important to try to prevent, right?
Right.
So
Right.
I'm looking forward to meeting her on Saturday. The interview is going to be on La Voz between 4 and 5. So tune in at that particular time if you can. Simple radio app, TuneIn app is how you can find us, or the Voice of San Joaquin, or also the Voice of Stockton.org. Hashtag TVOSJ.org. Important. What do you have there?
Awesome. So I got two events. One is called Lodi Rock Vemberfest, November 9th, 10th on 2019.
I think we're going to have a booth there to represent the radio.
Awesome. Awesome. We got a lot of stuff going on there. On Saturday, it's going to be from 12:30 to 10 p.m. Then on Sunday, it's going to be 12:30 to 8 p.m. There's going to be 2 locations and 4 stages. Idle Beer Works and 5 window beer companies that's going to be there. There's going to be 40 bands and artists, 20 local beers and wines, 20 plus local beers. Happy hour sampling from 3 to 6 p.m. So you can go there and get happy by sampling. And then food trucks. You got food trucks, all kind of different local food, artists, pop-ups, crafts. If you guys want to get some pre-sale tickets and save money and be smart, it's only $15. You can get the tickets at rockvemberfest2019.eventbrite.com. That's where you can get that. It's rockvemberfest2019.eventbrite.com. Rock is spelled R-O-C Vemberfest. That's ROCVEMBERFEST 2019.eventbrite.com.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And I'm hoping that we do have a booth. I'm told that we do. But, if anybody wants to help out, volunteer an hour of your time to help out in the booth, hey, we'd be more than happy to have you.
If I'm
Open
available,
arms.
come
Yes.
get some reflexology done.
Oh, there you go.
5-minute soothing samples. Then we got another event, or I don't know, is this an event or is this? Looks like it's for awareness. This is a connection group that we're bringing attention to. That's really good for helping out the community. It's the NAMI connection. Is that how you say it? NAMI?
I think so.
It's National Alliance on Mental Illness. What this connection recovery support program, what it does, it's a recovery support group that offers respect, understanding, encouragement, and hope. So it helps people that are going through those difficulties and challenges to have those understanding and feel respected. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. It's confidential. They do it twice a month for 90 minutes. And then what it does is it connects you, encourages you, and helps you to get in contact with people that are going to support you in a structured group model. And the ones who are leading it are trained facilitators that live in recovery themselves. So they're people that are not only cooking the food, but they're eating their own food too. So they're not just talking. They're not sharing theory. They're sharing knowledge. So what we have right here, it says it's going to be on the first and third Thursday of every month from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. held at the Behavioral Health Services at 1212 North California Street, Conference Room B, Stockton, California. So this sounds like it's going to be something that really benefits the community. And the best part about it is they respect your privacy and confidentiality, because it takes a lot of courage to be able to look at oneself and admit that there's something that needs to be done to improve. It takes courage to take a look at how we can get better.
And you know what? When you think about it, it's just like the Breast Awareness Month. It's just like, cancer, lupus. You want to be aware. And so if there's something going on there too, there's nothing wrong with trying to find help in that area.
Right.
It's like taking care of your body. You want to also take care of your mind, right?
Exactly.
So I say go, yes, if there is something that you're curious about, and, get the help. Reach out. What is the number again?
That phone number is 209 468 3755. That's 209 468 3755.
Okay. And now I have information in regards to the Pacific Gas and Electric Company. Of course, PG&E provides updates on public safety power shutoffs. And this is important information because you may have been one of those people that have been affected by this. They shut power off in all sorts of counties, all sorts of areas. And they want you to know that they have areas where you can go, community resource centers, to support customers in the affected areas. PG&E opened community resource centers in several locations beginning 8 in the morning today. The centers will remain open during daylight hours until power has been restored. They have restrooms, bottled water, electronic devices, charging, and air-conditioned areas, seating for up to 100 will be available at these facilities. And these facilities are all throughout different counties and cities. Butte, Oroville, and that would be Bird Street School, 1421 Bird Street, Oroville. You have Magalia, and that's 14144 Lake Ridge Court in Magalia, 95954. It's the El Dorado, Placerville City. That would be El Dorado Fairgrounds. Okay, that's 100 Placerville Drive, and that's in Placerville, 95667. Then we have El Dorado for El Dorado Hills City, and the location is Rolling Hills Christian Church, 800 White Rock Road, El Dorado Hills. That's 95762. Then we have Lake for Clear Lake City, and that would be the Clear Lake Senior Center, located at 3245 Bowers Avenue, Clear Lake, 95422. Solano for Vallejo, for the city of Vallejo, is Six Flags. Can you believe that?
Wow.
I'm glad that Six Flags opened their door.
There you go.
Yes, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom Park, and that is 1001 Fairground Drive, and that would be Vallejo, California, 94589. Then we have Napa, Calistoga, the Calistoga Fairgrounds, and that's 1601 North Oak, Calistoga. For Santa Clara, in the city of San Jose, we have Avella Stadium, and that's 1123 Coleman Avenue in San Jose. In Nevada, we have Grass Valley, and that is Sierra College Grass Valley, and that's 250 Sierra College Drive in Grass Valley. Contra Costa, we have in city for San Ramon, and that would be 2600 Camino Ramon in San Ramon. Calaveras, Arnold, Meadowmont Shopping Center. That would be 2182 Highway 4 in Arnold. Then we have San Mateo, Half Moon Bay. Can you believe that? I've been there.
That's a nice place.
Yes, Pasta Moon Restaurant is their location, and that's 845 Main Street in Half Moon Bay. Placerville, Auburn, and that would be Gold County Fairgrounds parking lot, and that would be 209 Fairgate Road. And here you go. Now you have Shasta, Reading, Cottonwood, and Red Bluff, and that would be Shasta College. 11555 Old Oregon Trail in Reading. Solano, and you have for the city of Vacaville, Mission Church, and that would be 6391 Leisure Town Road in Vacaville. Sonoma, you have Santa Rosa and Sonoma, that would be under Santa Rosa Veterans Memorial Building, 1351 Maple Avenue, and that's Santa Rosa. And you know what? I have to read them all because I feel for the people that had their power shut off. Okay, the other one is Alameda County. That would be Oakland at the Merritt College, Lot B, Lenona, and that would be a street in Oakland. And Tuolumne would be Sonora Mother Lodge Fairground, and that would be 220 Southgate Drive in Sonora. We have Santa Cruz, and that would be Aptos Twin Lake Church, 2701 Cabrillo College Drive. And then we have Amador for Pioneer City, and that would be Mace Meadows Golf Course, 26570 Fairway Drive in Pioneer. Then we have Mendocino, Ukiah, and that would be 1775 North State Street in Ukiah. And then we have Yolo, the city of Winters, Mariani Nut Company Lot, and that would be southeast corner of East Edward Street and Railroad Avenue. And then we have Colusa, and that would be William Orland, and that the location would be 839 Newville Road in Orland. Mariposa at Coulterville, and that would be the fire department of Coulterville, and that would be 10293 Ferry Road. Okay, now we have Sierra, for the city of Sierra. Loganville Campground Parking Lot, that's off Highway 49 in Sierra City. Stanislaus, we have Wesley Hotel, and that's 8615 California 33, and that's at Wesley. Palomas, we have La Porte at 2140 Main Street, La Porte. And then we have Yuba for Organ House City, and that would be 9185 Marysville Road in Organ House. So additional community resource centers are planned to open in October. So it's coming up. Let's see, for the next couple of days. Let's see, we have Marin County, City of Salcedo. That would be Marine Gateway Shopping Center, and that's 150 Donahue Street in Salcedo. Humboldt, Eureka. You have it at the Redwood Acres Fairground, and that's 3750 Harris Street in Eureka. Kern County, City of Bakersfield, Buck Owens Crystal Palace, and that is 2800 Buck Owens Boulevard in Bakersfield. Sonoma, in the city of Sonoma. Hannah Boys Center, and that would be 17000 Arnold Drive in Sonora, California. The Public Safety Power Shutoff Program is one component of PG&E overall community wildfire safety program, designed to further reduce wildfire risks and help keep our customers and the communities we serve safe. The ongoing and expanded efforts include further enhancing vegetation management around power lines, conducting accelerated safety inspections of electric infrastructure in high fire threatened areas, and hardening our electric system. For details on the Community Wildfire Safety Program, you can see www.pgne.com/wildfire safety. Customers are encouraged to review safety tips at PG&E Safety Action Center at www.safetyactioncenter.pgne.com. And there you go. And about PG&E, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, it's a subsidiary of PG&E Corporation and is one of the largest combined natural gas and electric energy companies in the United States, based in San Francisco, with more than 20,000 employees. And the company delivers some of the nation's cleanest energy to 16 million people in Northern and Central California. For more information, visit their webpage, and that would be www.pgne.com. Or you could also call them at number 415-973-5930 for some more information. Again, the number is 415-973-5930. And again, I have to say, my heart goes out to all the people that had to abandon their home and go to a lot of these centers because,
Exactly.
what happened 2 years ago, they're trying to prevent it from happening again. And for what I have heard and read, there is some fires that have started in San Diego area because of the winds. And again, that is it's a scary thing because when these fires happened, it happened in the evening while people were sleeping. Yeah, did not have time to get out, and so many deaths. So they're trying to prevent this from happening again.
Wow.
Yeah, so had to read all those areas and all the counties so that way they're aware of where they can go to get help and have a place to stay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So anything good that you hear out there in the community that's happening besides all the things that we shared today?
Well, there's always some things that are really awesome. So on the 14th of November, there is a big event at Dillard's, and I will be doing reflexology there.
Okay, Dillard's, and that's the shopping mall.
Yes.
We have a Weberstown, and then we have the, which is the other one?
It's the other one is Sherwood Mall.
Sherwood. So the one you're talking about is Weberstown, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's the first mall that was built. I remember because, of course, I don't live too far from there, and that used to be my hangout place and place where I always went shopping, and it was always Weberstown Mall.
Yes, they're going to have their big annual event this year at Dillard's on, November 15th. November 15th. I'll be there, and I'll be doing sample reflexology sessions. So you guys can come and be a part of the festivities there. There's going to be raffle tickets, raffle prizes, and free reflexology. A lot of people there, lots of fun. Feel free to be there and attend, and I will see you there. Also, I still do numerology readings. If anyone would like to get a hold of me for that, feel free to reach me at 209-898-4103. 209-898-4103. And my readings now are a bit deeper than they were last year. As far as any other things going on in the communities lately, feel free to come by and just support some of the local shops that are on Miracle Mile, especially the Ave. They got a chef there, a cook. His name is Andrew. And you guys got to try his Ave burgers. They're really
delicious?
good. They're really good.
Delish. Now, I'm curious.
Yes, you got to try Andrew's Ave burgers. He's going to be having someone's writing actually a review. He just got a review online about some of the food that he's been making. And so,
okay, why don't we do this? Better yet, why don't we invite him over here and have him bring a burger, and we can try it right here on air,
nice.
and we can be honest and say, okay, we're
Sounds
tasting
good.
this. I mean, I'm honest when
I had
when it
one
comes to eating
myself.
something.
I had
Yeah?
one myself, so I'm speaking from experience.
So we definitely need to invite him over.
Definitely. So you can.
Okay,
have
mouth
the
is
same
already
feeling.
watering. Yes, I got to try it now. So tell him the invite is there. He's got to come over to Sabor Latino.
Yes.
And we will put all cameras on that burger.
All right. Hey, that's right. That's right. I'll let him know. I'll let him know.
So yeah, the invite is there. And that goes for anybody and everybody that's listening out there. This is your community radio station, the Voice of San Joaquin. We used to be KXVS, but we are now TVOSJ, which I love. The Voice of San Joaquin. Who would not want that name, right?
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Come on by to
Come on by and visit us.
Exactly. And come by Southern Exposure, see Meryl and Ted. Go by Werlo's, see Lisa, have one of their burgers there. their wine, and just enjoy the live music that they have. We have a lot of things, nice metaphysical shops on the mile. We have Infusion Playhouse. Go see Sunny, pick up some crystals. Go get a reading from Sean at Dragon Ferry.
There's a lot of good food
yeah,
up and down the Miracle Mile. A lot of really
Yes.
neat restaurants.
go talk to Kate at Vibes Up. Get one of the earth mats and get some relaxation there too. So
There you go. There you go.
all kind of things you
All
can do.
right. Well, there's a car club that is having a toy drive, and this is a nocturnal car club statewide too. This is a car club that I've been following and supporting as much as I could because I love what they do. They collect toys, and come Christmas time, families, children get these toys donated by them. And they're going to be collecting toys. So if anybody wants to be part of that toy drive, it's going to take place December the 8th, 2019 at 9275 Glacier Point Drive in Stockton, California, 95212. Again, 9275 Glacier Point Drive. And that is through Nocturnal Car Club's members. This is worldwide. And so I'm just so proud of them. They've been growing year after year. And I love what they all do because, when it comes to car clubs and I hear who they support, it's always a nonprofit organization. It's always organizations that have families and children that are in need. And they come through with flying colors, and the invitation is there to all the car clubs because you know what? I know you're up to good. I know you're doing a lot of positive things, and I want to put it out there here on the radio station so people know you are there and what you are doing. And that way they too can support you, okay? Big time. And Nocturnal, I expect you guys to be over at our next year's event, and that's going to be the 6th annual Chicano Community Program. It's going to be at the Weber Point, and if all looks good, it's going to be August the 1st. So mark your calendar now, Weber Point, because we do have the band members that came out to play for us. And, of course, that was Latin Magic, right? They've been together for like 30 years. They just had their anniversary. Wonderful. They had like over 1,000 people.
That's a lot of
attending.
people.
Yes. And so I was really, really proud to see that and just to be part of them because I grew up with them. And I remember broadcasting back in the 70s and 80s on KUOP radio. That was your Chicano Community Program. And that was directed by Mario Hernandez. That's when I started. So this band has been together since then, and also the Torres brothers. The family, Mike Torres band. They've been together for 40 years too. That's another family I grew up with.
Wow.
And so to see that they're still going strong, just touches my heart.
Good.
And they too agreed to come back next year. And they put out a performance like no other. All the bands were out of there. Everybody kept telling me they were just off the hook, off the wall.
Nice.
A lot of positive things. And a lot of people that came from out of town swore and committed to come back to our next year's event. And this event is a fundraiser for the radio station. So how can you not come out and support? Not only that, but we're constantly promoting all of our local musicians, and a lot of things that took place that day was pretty neat. The car club people that came from all over the place came united and had such a good time that they too committed to come back for next year.
Nice.
A lot of the cars were just drop jaw. Beautiful.
Yeah, I saw. They were really nice.
Those cars, people take their time to custom to. What it is, it's they personalize them. It's them. It's all about them, and to be able to see beautiful cars like that and meet the individuals that put it together. Car Talk, it's fascinating. I love
Definitely.
it. I love it. The performances were out of this world too. We had the Aztec dancers perform from. Oh my goodness, we had dancers that came from Oakland, and I remember the Hummingbird. Oh my goodness, was he awesome! Awesome. They all danced beautifully. Again, everybody was touched by the cultura, the culture and tradition. And then we had the Zapata folkloric dancers. Every
Nice.
year they support us, every single year. So this was their 5th year to perform again. And committed again for next year. And they want to do something else that they love the fashion show. And they were part of it. And they're such beautiful dancers, all the girls. And
Excellent.
I watched them grow up from 5 years old to now. Now they're teenagers. A lot of them are graduating and heading off to college. And Such beautiful flowers, you know.
Definitely.
Beautiful. Well, anyways, we also had a lot of vendors, and the vendors asked to come back for next year. One vendor, over $700.
Wow.
Crazy numbers. I'm like, wow. And he definitely wants to come back. He wants to be part of the event as well as the other vendors too. So the invitation is there for any vendors that would like to be part of the event. You know, you could act on it today and get your spot. So that way you have your spot reserved. I just wanted to do a shout out to all of our sponsors that came through with flying colors. And of course, that was State Farm, State Farm, State Farm. Of course, they were our top, and I'm talking top signature sponsors, and I thank them from my heart. They came through with flying colors. So
They came State Farm.
State Farm.
They
yes.
came through like a good neighbor.
Like a good neighbor. State Farm is there, right?
They were there.
That's their jingle. So yeah, hopefully they'll be back for next year too. I am hoping they do. And of course, you know, they are located at 103 West Robin Hood, and their number is 219-957-9600. Tell them Betty sent you right here from the Voice of San Joaquin. And yeah, that's Darius too. His name is Darius, just like yours. Okay.
Actually, Darius.
Darius. Okay. Well, then I'll get it. I'm correct.
No,
here.
it's good. It's good.
Another one that came through with the Stockton PG&E. They came through. Yeah.
Nice.
They came through too as our top sponsor. So another one that top sponsor, winners. Let's see, Bingo, Stockton Bingo.
Pacific Gas
yeah.
is keeping it electric.
Yes.
And Bingo.
And Bingo, winners, Bingo in Stockton. They're off Charterway. Martin Luther King. I keep saying Charterway because I grew up with the name Charterway. So what is it? Airport and Martin Luther King. So it is the fairgrounds area, but in the corner you have the building, and that's where the Winners Bingo Stockton is located at. And they have big winnings every Wednesday. And let me tell you, a lot of people go over there and play bingo, and they love it because they win.
How much does it cost?
They win. It's not expensive. It's pretty reasonable.
And you can
So
win
you gotta
money?
check them out. You could win money. Yeah.
How much money can you win?
Let's see. The last time a girlfriend left with $355.
Whoa. How much
Yes,
did
and that's
she pay?
just playing bingo.
How much did she pay?
I'm not sure. $20, $30.
She made $280 profit.
Yeah. So she did pretty good.
She walked home with profit.
And let me tell you, I have a girlfriend. She loves to gamble. She's always there. She's like, it's great here, Betty.
She was about that paper that day.
About the green. But anyways, they're located right there, Airport and Martin Luther King. So you definitely have to stop by and visit them. It's called Winners Bingo Stockton. Another one that came through is Veronica Vargas from Tracy. And bless her little heart, she also came through supporting us. Concilio for the first time, which I thought was pretty cool. El Concilio from Stockton. Stockton Monuments also, which I think is great. GRA Architects and Associates. Mr. D's came through.
Hey.
Yes, and I
Mr.
just
who?
love her. Mr. D's.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, Mr. D's
That's
Pub.
the right name right
Mr.
there.
D's and Pub. And so, yeah, she's Rose actually did this for the first time, and she actually came out and helped us out with the drinks and the beer and all that, and she split the profits with us. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool. So she helped out the radio right there.
Giving heart.
Yeah.
Selfless.
Yeah. So Credit Solutions came through, Farmers Insurance, Manuel Luna, Rios Body Shop, Vigil Mobile Notary Service, Julie Damon Brown, Pedro Ramirez came through, Daniel Silva, Self-Awareness Recovery, Schools Not Prisons. Let's see, I mean, I could just go on and on and on, being that we are going to have our 6th annual, and it is going to be August the 1st, 2020. Whoa! Love to say that. Wow. Time is just flying, right?
Quickly.
Yeah, but we love the fact that we made it over here at Weber Point. So we're now centralized, and it's easier for everybody to come out and be part of the event. And again, you'd be helping community radio. You know, by then, we're going to be already on the radio, going live. So you can
That's
tune
right.
in on your radio dial in your car to be able to check out the Voice of San Joaquin, TVOSJ, which I think is wonderful. I'm excited. This is going to be a good change, and definitely a positive thing.
Definitely at the tail end of the year, too.
That's right. That is right. So, any shout outs, anything that you would like to say or acknowledge before we get off air?
Let's see. So I would like to acknowledge that I've accomplished some really awesome goals thanks to my personal mentor.
And that great shout out
Yes.
to your mentors and mentors out
Yes.
there.
Great.
Yes.
Direct, thanks to my mentor who's been very patient with me and guiding me for several months. Not so more than that, actually, a few years now. Been guiding me, giving me really good, solid advice, and showing me the difference between knowledge and wisdom. And
Somebody that cares.
yes, and the greatest investment that this person has made is their time and their prayers,
Oh,
and that those and this person knows exactly who they are, and I just want to give that shout out to you because you're listening.
beautiful.
And that's the shout out that I want to give.
All righty. And shout out to everybody out there that's listening in the community. This is a radio station for you, for the people, by the people. Remember that we're here for you. Anything that you want to bring on air, you just give us a call, 209-467-4455, or look us up on the voiceofsanjoaquin.org. You could also become a member right there. Only $25. That's nothing, right? Remember, we're community inspired, member supported, volunteer powered. We're here for you, okay? TVOSJ, this is Betty Ramirez with Sabor Latino. And Latinos like to Spanglish. So I shall see you tomorrow right here on La Voz, 4 to 7, okay? And I'll be interviewing a young lady about lupus. So tune in. Around 4 o'clock is when the interview is going to take place. So thank you so much for tuning in. Do appreciate you in a big way. Take care and God bless.
Good night.
Good night.